So here's a tutorial from one of my favorite exercises. So I'm actually going to demonstrate this with a 12-inch rattan ring. So a lot of people will use the rattan ring as a way to do technique flow, moving from one technique to the other. And it's good for that. It's small, so it gates the hands really well. It keeps the hands in real tight, depending on what type of style you're working with. It really enforces that center line theory concept. But in my experience, the 12-inch ring can be used for much more. And one of the things, at least in Southern Mantis, is really important is this ability for short shock power. So this exercise is one of the ways that I use the ring to develop that quick jerk action that we use for shock power. So what I'm going to do is, if you've been working with the ring and you've gone through my 3 positions, 4 transitions training, you'll know that we go from in to out, out to in, and then we can go to the weaved hand position from the inside, and we can go to the weaved hand position from the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how to use the rattan ring to develop short power. So short power is kind of defined as that shock. It feels like you're being hit by lightning or electricity. It's something very quick, very short. So how do you develop that with a rattan ring? So one of the exercises that I've developed is that when you have the ring out on the wrist, you're just going to make that quick, short jerking power back, and you're going to slide the ring up your arm behind the elbows if you can get it that far. From here, you're going to do the same action forward, quick shock forward out to the wrist. Now it doesn't matter if it doesn't make it all the way back or all the way forward, just keep going, keep shocking that short striking action forward, and you'll eventually get there. So you're just going to move it up and down your arms. Now the first few times you may be like, oh, this is pretty easy, or it may be extremely difficult for you. 5 minutes, 10 minutes of this type of training, your shoulders are going to burn out real good. You're going to really feel the strength training aspect. Not to mention the tension that you have on the inside of your arms pushing out on the ring to hold it up. So even that in itself is going to help kind of build the structure and strengthen the upper body. So another way that you can add movement to this is you can add some of the transitions and some of the striking actions at the same time. So from here, from the outside of the ring, I'm going to throw the ring up and then strike forward with a double phoenix eye. Now from here, I'm going to throw it back, short power. Now when I toss it forward, I'm actually going to strike out and striking the inside of the ring. Now this adds a conditioning element in addition to the short power element. So from here, out, back, forward. Now when I strike this way, it can be used a number of different ways. That could be blocking, it could be destroying an attack, it could be a counter, it could be a strike. Either way, you're still working that short power exercise from the center line to the corners of your combat zone. So the way I work this drill is I'm going to throw the ring up, go to the inside of the ring, and then I'm going to pull back, slide the ring back up towards my elbows. Then I'm going to throw it out and then strike. And I'm going to use the back of my arms, back of my bridge, to strike and really put tension on the inside of that ring. Back, forward.